everybody, I'm Jeff, and this is the 2024 Infiniti QX50. This is the autograph trim level. It's the highest of the trim levels, and it's in slate gray. My plan over the next several minutes is to show you the coolest exterior and interior buttons, controls, dials, technology, multimedia features, all that jazz wrapped up into one. And we're gonna give you some reasons why you might want to consider this one. Does it catch your eye already? Sophistication, luxurious, sportiness. Do those words come to mind? I'm at Falls Lake Recreation Area in Raleigh, North Carolina, and of course we had the tropical storms, and hopefully they weren't too bad where you are, but look at this flooding right here. It's the dock. We're not gonna be putting any boats into the water today. The interior color is listed on the window sticker, which we'll see at the end of this video, as white. To me, it's more of a beige, a cream, but what you'll see is a combination of several colors, textures. Wow, look at that. I see blue, I see brown, I see white or cream. See some silver, some ambient lighting. You might not see that during the daytime, but it's there. Wow, this is nice. Ooh, we got the lifts. We don't have a prop rod, so that's nice. You can get on in here. I see VC-turbo. What does that mean? Well, that's variable compression. That's a 2.0 liter variable compression. That's hard to say. Turbo engine, 268 horsepower and 280 pound-feet of torque. And what's significant about this is it matches power with efficiency. So it's always working to get you the best gas mileage, but the best get up and go when you need it. This is matched with an Xtronic CVT intelligent all-wheel drive. And what's nice about that one is it's always trying to maximize your power and your traction. So think about it this way. It can divert 50% of the power to where it needs it most to give you the most power, the most traction, which is nice. It monitors wheel spin, it monitors throttle response, and it monitors the speed that you're going to do this. And was it not famous philosopher Huey Lewis who once said, "Don't need money, don't need fame, don't need no credit card to ride this train, ... yada, yada, yada." That's the power of love. And I think he was talking about the 24 QX50 when he said that. More performance fastbacks, four-wheel disc brakes, independent strut suspension with coil springs in the front, independent multi-link suspension in the back. 16.01 gallon fuel tank. Not to be exact, it's on the driver's side, 22 in the city, 28 in the highway, 25 combined. Is this front end sophisticated or what? It has LED high beams, low beams, daytime running lights, fog lights, LED of course, front parking sensors. Look at the silver accent along the bumper there, lower grille, and then upper grille. Very unusual design here. Huge Infiniti logo. I mean, they want to let you know this is an Infiniti, baby. Woo! And think about the safety features here. Predictive forward collision warning. Forward emergency braking with pedestrian detection. We like that. Blind spot warning, blind spot intervention, lane departure warning, lane departure prevention, rear cross traffic alert, rear automatic braking, and high beam assist. Let's show off some of this lighting in the dark. Look at that turn signal indicator. It sweeps all the way across so you can see it from the front and from the back. It looks like a bird of prey. Look at that. I will get you. Very nice lighting. How about the turn signal indicator on the side mirror? Yep, it's right here. We also have puddle lamps here. So puddle lamps shows a welcome light with the Infiniti logo down here. Very nice. I like how it kind of sweeps up and around, gets a little bit bigger. The blind spot warning is going to be right here. See that little nubbin right there? In the direction of where you'll be looking anyway, to see if the coast is clear to turn. And then our tail light. Lights, camera, and action. How about these wheels? Combination of luxury with sporty. These are dark painted wheels. Very nice. And the tires are run flat all season tires. P255 45 RF20. We've got thin fender treatments around the side. Little chrome accent piece there, very subtle. And I kind of like the way they use the chrome and the silver here because they don't overwhelm you with it. You know it's luxury. You get that. You know it's higher class, but you don't have to be flooded with it. No, just thin strips. Actually, it's kind of thicker strips around the windows. Chrome plated on the handles. How about that slate gray color? See, that's nice. And then we've got the accent pieces down here, the rockers. How about that? It has auto lock and unlock on the front doors and the back doors, as well as a treat in the back end as well. Is there parking allowed here? Well, the sign says no parking. I get that. I see it now at the water level. I didn't know I couldn't park here. My hands are completely full right here. How am I gonna get in here to store these cones? Oh, look at that. The kick sensor, love it. We've got the backup camera, the Infiniti logo, all chromed out, the wiper exposed here. It's a very nice, sophisticated, not overly complicated back end. How do you like the faux exhaust right here? And then look right here. It's got the hitch and the hookups, 3,000 pound towing capacity. So that's kind of nice. Let's get in here again so we can show you more about this space. 31.1 cubic feet of space. It's pretty decent. That's pretty strong actually. So we got the plate here, the plate there. Oh, look at this. So if you really want to get started with, what are you going to pull? A trailer? A boat? A camper? Something like that. How about we lower the seats? Woo, down she goes. Now look at the cargo space. Get ready for college move-in day. Yeah, that's not bad at all. A little bit of a shelf up here, which is interesting. See that? And then remember, these are run flat tires, so we're not gonna find a spare tire in there. I just wanna point that out here. A little bit of a hook. Yeah, you can hang things. A tonneau cover you could put right across here and pull it shut along that groove. Look for 38.7 inches of rear seat legroom. This seat's more forward. I've got this one all the way back and reclined. We'll look at that. You can have the seat more forward, or you can recline quite a bit to stretch out. That'll also help with the headroom, which is actually pretty good in here. I'm 5'8", so I'm not the tallest dude. I like the seat pockets here. They're flexible, they're bendy, which is nice because you could put harder things to get in there. Boom. So look at this. By the way, these seats are very comfortable. This quilted leather. See, I've still got some knee room here, even at the edge. But down here, look at my toe room. It's down kind of low by the seat, so it makes it a little bit tricky to fit your feet under there. So I'd want the seat a little bit more forward, I think. Some other things I like in the back here. Look, the natural maple wood trim. And then this right here, sunshade. That's good, especially for little kids. Keep the sun out of their eyes. This is ultra suede accents. So now look, we've got a combination of brown with the light stitching and the brown stitching. Holla. And then the ultra suede blue, I can write J-E-F-F. Maybe I should have written subscribe to AutoJeff here. Look, we've got the aluminum grill right here on the Bose speakers. 16 Bose speakers covering up the tweeters. Soft touch right here, soft touch right here. That always, to me, shows higher scale. Then a nice big bottle opening here. I wonder if I could put my Carolina Hurricanes cup in there. I might want to try that. So here we go. Look at that. And then a USB-A, a USB-C. We've got one USB-A and C up there too, so 4 total. You can tweak your temperature and rear heated seats with variable settings. That's nice. Rear air vents here. Be nicer if they're a little bit bigger, but they work. And then look, ultra suede in the headliner. What, are you kidding me? Crazy. Now it's not in the C pillar, but it is suede in the B and the A pillars. If you like a firmer armrest right here, this is kind of firm. It's got a little give to it. You could put maybe your phone here, lay it up here, and then watch a show. Not too deep cup holders, but it's got cup holders, so good surface area there. Easy to get to the child safety latches. Quilted leather. Not quilted northern. I'm not talking about TP. Although we should TP this car. That'd be fun. You know, as a gag. So there's a little bit of a hump here. Not too bad. But again, overall, I'd say it's very spacious in the back seat. And I do want to show off that panoramic glass. Let's test out the horn. Now that is tough. How do you like the seat design? I like seats that have a little bit of personality to them, a little bit of character. Maybe an all black seat isn't for me, an all red seat isn't for me, but give it some texture, a pattern, a design. I like the silver here. Very nice. Do you like that? Are you a fan? Remember, there's the blind spot right there. We also have blind spot intervention, remember? So let's look in here. Okay, good amount of room. Very nice. It is 4-way lumbar support, which is a huge help. See, it reclines very quickly, goes up very quickly, goes down very quickly. It twists very quickly. Do you get the point? It works fast. Also, this is ambient lighting that we'll see at nighttime. I've got some nighttime shots that I'll put on my YouTube channel, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook to show that ambient lighting off. Did a little 60-second video, which I think will be a great example. Now this doesn't go all the way down, but look, it does fit okay. It doesn't wobble to the point where it's gonna tip over. So this would work for a big cup, a Yeti or something like that. Go Canes, let's go Canes. I've got my other phone right here. I've got two phones in case this one overheats while I'm filming, because it does. So the wireless charger, this is a cigarette lighter. I mean, it looks like it, doesn't it? You push it in, pops out. No, it's 12 volt circular, USB-A, USB-C. Oh, look at this. This is interesting. We've got our around view camera. We'll show that off a little bit better in the shade, but it can show you, it's not the most clarity that you'll see on any type of screen, certainly does the work that it needs to, and it's got lines. See these lines right here? The red line is 1.5 feet, the yellow line is 3 feet, then the first green is 7 feet, the second green is 10 feet. So you can see how you are in relation to whatever you're backing up or going forward to. A nice view from the driver's side, huh? Has the memory seating. Again, it can do the power tilt telescope. It does it very quickly. Very interesting. The first brown steering wheel and column that I've seen. It's pretty cool. So the memory seat works for the, let's see if any of these are set. I don't honestly know if they're set. Yep. Okay, let's do number 2. Look, they're working it out at the same time. I also like the ability to bring in your mirrors. You put your mirrors in, you put your mirrors out, you put your mirrors in, then you shake it all about. Look at the metallic covers here on the tweeters. Very nice. QX50 in the house. Remember, 4-way lumbar support. We can see that a little bit clearer here. Go up, go down, in and out. I like it. Upside down, you're turning me. Very cool. How about this over here? Auto brake hold, so you can add a traffic light. If you get it engaged here, you'll be able to take your foot off the brake pedal, stretch it out a little bit, point, flex, so that you can not be as tired or crampy, that kind of stuff. And then when you hit your accelerator pedal, then you can go again. Electronic parking brake, we got push button start, and then here's our shifter. Eco, standard, sport, and personal. And what that means right there, we'll go to standard. No, we'll go to eco, better gas mileage. Watch this. I'm going to go on this lower screen here to the Infiniti drive mode selector, and then it allows you to pick your preferences for engine and transmission. Standard, sport, eco, steering, active engine brake, active trace control. Do you want that on or off? I like it on. All sorts of things. You can reset it. But here's our home screen. The air. I like the physical buttons. People sometimes like the touch, having everything on the touch. I like the physical buttons that you can push. The heated seats, the cooled seats. Yes, that's nice. Climate controlled seats. I get it. I'm there. Look, this one shows up here. You can also hit climate and it shows up down here. What? Holla. See, that's pretty cool. So we can get our best heated steering wheel. Okay. And of course it's tri-zone, so we've got rear seating, heat and cooling, and then this right here, it tweaks it right along this way, along that way. Pretty nice. My Apple CarPlay, I can swipe right here. Ooh, I should go to Chick-fil-A today. Chick-fil-A or Domino's? Who you picking? Leave a comment. We gotta know. Gotta know. It has the Infiniti voice recognition. Easy to use controls here. We can go across the screen just like this and see different information. My fuel mileage, I've been accelerating kind of fast when I've been on my evaluation period, so it's gonna be a little bit lower. I like the speed there. Cool. So the fuel economy right here, I'm getting less than 22, which is the city rating, but I would expect that would go higher if you just drive it in normal conditions. Here's the head-up display. It shows speed, the speed limit sign. I don't think I can get in there. Yeah, there it is. And it could show you navigation, auto-dimming mirror, home link for garage door openers. Yes, it has a sunglass holder. We wanted that. And then, wait, what's this? It has 2 lights, a map light, an interior light, the SOS button. That way it plays an ABBA song when you hit that. I'm sure that's how it works. Boom. Slider, yes. And also keep in mind that this has wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. It's very easy to use. Look at the visibility. It's very good in here. See, that's not bad at all for the type of vehicle that it is. I think that's actually pretty strong. Let's test this out, and then we'll be done with our interior view. Oh, she's opening. He's opening. Whoop, whoop. Does it go any more? No, it goes halfway. So that's very good. I hope it's really nice where you guys are. Let's start our QX50 drive here. This is a very manageable vehicle. I'm going to turn it around here. A very respectable 36.4. I suppose the best way to start our drive is to talk about performance. Like, what's the engine? This is a 2.0 liter variable compression turbo engine with an Xtronic CVT intelligent all-wheel drive. And I'll explain that. The variable compression means this is an engine that's pretty powerful for what it is. It's also very efficient, so it maximizes fuel efficiency with the power when you need it most. The CVT, to me, it accelerates very smooth from 0 to your top cruising speed. Ooh, a trailer full of trucks and cars and SUVs. Wonder what's on it. And then the intelligent all-wheel drive, that's going to be looking at wheel spin, your throttle response, and also the speed that you're going to maximize what you're going to be getting for power. It can divert up to 50% to enhance power. Just popped it into sport mode, and we're already up to highway cruising speed. Very nice. So it can definitely accelerate when you need it to. It can definitely get you up and going. You don't need to always do it. And of course, when you accelerate, you're going to hear that engine noise. You know, it's kind of interesting having two screens here stacked on top of each other. But what I do like is I can do my information right here. I can also do voice commands, but I can scroll here. I've got Apple CarPlay on, so I get access to all the apps that I normally use on my phone transferred here. So that's kind of nice. It's wireless for Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. I've got the 7-inch multi-information display over here, my head-up display. So there are lots of means to get the information that I'm looking for. And you could just scroll over, you can get settings, doing this at a traffic light here. Change the screen, display settings, the clock, the sound. I can even change personal information about my driving modes. I can do eco, standard, sport, and personal. Personal means I want my own options set up, like the steering response, the engine, the transmission, and a few other features I'll show you. And what kind of comfort am I gonna have while I'm riding in the car? Well, number one, I've got this beautiful quilted leather seating. It's climate controlled, so you can do variable stage heated seats, cooled ventilated seats, memory seats that adjust the seat, the steering wheel, and the side mirrors at the same time. So set all three settings the way you want it. Mark it as either setting 1 or 2, and boom, you're ready to go. Now, how does this ride? Well, it's got independent strut suspension with coil springs in the front, independent multi-link with coil springs in the back. To me, it's actually quite a nice ride at city driving here, country road driving where I'm getting to. And I think that it handles the bumps very well. It's very quiet. There's not a lot of wind noise at this speed right now. And I'm going about, what, 58 right now. So it's very quiet. In other words, you'll be able to hear people's conversations in the back seat and the front seat. And that's always something you think about, is not just on highway cruising speeds, but what kind of engine noise, road noise, wind noise, stuff like that. Yeah, the seating's actually very nice here. I've got bolstering on the side, which kind of clamps me in, 4-way lumbar support, and then this power seat. Look how fast it picks me up. And look how fast it drops me all the way down. That is a fast mover. Wish all elevators operated this quickly. Be like, phew, first floor, phew, 19th floor. Don't hit the 13th floor, that's bad luck. Now there's one feature that's a great safety feature because it helps you when you're distracted or maybe just straying outside of your line. The lane departure indicator or the warning. The visual cue doesn't sound like beep, beep, beep. It sounds like somebody is honking their horn at you, which is, it kind of startled me. And I guess the solution is don't go outside of your lane, Jeff, but just kind of pay attention to this and listen. Here we go, we're gonna go outside of it. Do you hear that? I don't know if the GoPro is gonna be picking that up. Do You hear that? That is really interesting. I've never heard that on a car. We're getting ready for the window sticker here. Pricing and trim levels, 5 different ones. We've got Pure, Luxe, Sport, Sensory, and Autograph. It's like Def Leppard said, Autograph, I wanna touch you. Dun-dun-dun-dun. It goes from $41,000 all the way up to $58,000. Now for the sticker. The Infiniti QX50 Autograph all-wheel drive. Take a look at the standard features here. And if you want to learn a little bit more, then just stop the video and look closer. So many luxury, convenience, features, safety, and infotainment, the multimedia. Okay, it starts at $57,900, this one does, so $58,000. And then it has the accent package, mirror caps, body side moldings, the front lip finisher, the welcome lighting with the logo that I was talking about. Ooh, that's nice. The kick plate. The mats, very nice. This one with delivery is 61.6. Here's the fuel mileage. The coloring. Safety ratings are strong. Thanks for watching, everybody. My channels are Auto Jeff Reviews. That looks at all brands. We do fun, we do thorough reviews, give you the information you want while having fun doing it. That's Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook, and I hope to see you there. Peace. Feel free to click the suggested videos. If you want to learn more about Infiniti, click the Infiniti playlist or the suggested videos. I've got my playlist broken down by brand, so please peruse. See you there.